श्रीमान वेंकटनाथार्य कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्य वर्ग्यो में सन्निधत्तां सदाहृति श्रीवासरंगपरकाल मुनित्रयाप्त लक्ष्मात्मरक्षण इतित्यौकागमान्तम् आचार्य भक्ति परिपूतमनर्गशीलं गोपालदेशिकमुनिं गुरुमाश्रयामः। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे सुखतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। So we have been enjoying, we are fortunate to enjoy the Lord Sri Sudarshana's Ashtakam so far, and now we are going to enjoy the Vishnu Sahasranamam meanings. Vishnu Sahasranamam, if you recall, is supposed to be a question and answer session. Visa Yudhishthira Uvacha Kimekam Daivatam Loke Kimvapyekam Parayanam Stuvantakam Kamarchandaha Prapnuyur Manava Shubham Ko Dharma Sarva Dharmanam Bhavataf Paramo Mataha Kim Japan Mucchate Jantur Janma Samsara Bandhanat. 6 questions are asked by Dharmaputra Yudhishthira to his grandfather Bhishma. When Bhishma was lying on the bed of arrows in the Kurukshetra battle, Krishna gently reminds Yudhishthira of the opportunity which he should not lose by going to the Pitamahar, the grandsire, to get to know the final words from Bhishma Pitamaha. So here are the questions. So which is the supreme deity? Which is the supreme Lord? Which is the highest goal in life? Which is the deity to be worshipped? Which again is the deity whose names are to be chanted? Which is the greatest dharma in your opinion, Tata? And which is the means, the way, the upaya that will bring about release from all this birth and death and birth and death? Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare shayanam. Again and again and again we have to be born as an insect, as a mosquito, as a pig, as a tree, as an animal. So how do we get rid of this? And Bhishma answers this question. He says the chanting of the names of Mahavishnu, Sriman Narayana, Sri Krishna, who is the supreme deity, and he is the Purushottama, he is the chief Uttama Purushan, should be done. Chanting of the name should be done for obtaining the release from the samsara sagaram, from the bondage. That's the answer to question number 6. Sri Krishna Bhagavan is alone to be worshipped and meditated upon. The answer to the question number 4. And the names of Bhagavan alone are to be chanted. Number 3. It is my considered view, opinion, and also the views of rishis. Rishinam Nam Sahasramya. These rishis have picked up these names. It is my considered opinion that recitation of the Bhagavan's name is the highest dharma one can perform. Recitation of Vishnu Sahasranamam is the highest dharma. Realization of Lord Sriman Narayana with tejas, with the effulgence, with the splendor, the realization is the supreme goal. The comprehension of the Lord is the supreme goal. Question number 2. Kimekam Daivatam Loke. Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is the cause of the universe, is the supreme Daivatam, supreme deity. And that's the 6 answers which he mentions. So that Vishnu Sahasranamam, we are blessed. We are so fortunate. In spite of my teaching, you are all fortunate to learn, to recite, and to spend efforts and time to listen to this. It is our Purva Janma Punya. Because of some unknown, unintentional Punya that we have performed, we have been given this opportunity by the Lord Himself. It is because of His grace Because of Acharya Anugraham, we are able to spend some time listening to this. And we have heard so far the slokam up to 7. Now, Ishana Pranada Prana Jeshta Shreshta Prajapatihi Hiranya Garbho Bhugarbho Madhavo Madhusudanaha. This is the 8th slokam. Ishana Pranada Prano Jeshta Shreshta Prajapati. So, Prajapatihi Hiranya Garbho Bhugarbho Madhavo Madhusudanaha. Ishana, he is the controller. Pranada, he is the giver of life. Pranaha, he is the very life force himself. Jeshtaha, he is the oldest. And Sreshtaha, Sreshtan, he is the most praiseworthy. Prajapati, he is the Prajaspati. Praja means mankind, the Prajas, the children. He is the Lord of the mankind. Hiranyagarbha, he is the one who resides in a lovely abode, supreme abode. Bhugarbha, he is the one who resides in the prapancham, in the universe, and he is the one who protects the universe. Madhava, he is born in the race of the Yadava called Madhu, and he is the Sriyapati, Lakshmi Pati, and there is no lord for him. He is peerless. In fact, the Acharyas call him as Daridran. Daridra means one who does not have anything. He also does not have. What does he not have? I thought he has everything. He is a Lord. But he is called Daridra. He does not have. What does he not have? He has got no equal. He has got no superior. We all have equal. We all have superior. But unfortunately, Perumal has got no equal nor superior. Voppar Mikkar Ilayaya Mamaya. Swami Nammalvar says, Voppar Mikkar Ilayaya Mamaya. No equal, no superior. If there is no superior, if there is no equal, what to talk of superiority? Then Madhava Madhusudanaha. He is the slayer of the demon called Madhu. Madhu Rakshasa, he is the one who killed Madhusudana as Hayagriva. So, he is Ishana Pranada Prano Jeshta Shreshta Prajapati Hiranya Garbho Bhugarbho Madhavo Madhusudanaha. We will see briefly on each of these names, which are most wonderful names. Ishana, the controller. Bhagavan is distinguished clearly from us. We are all the Jivatmas, we are bounded by karma. We did not choose our birth. We cannot choose our death. We cannot choose our parents. We cannot choose our face. We cannot even choose our color, our creed, our caste, our nationality. We can choose our passport probably, but not our contour. We can do hundreds of facial, cosmetic, plastic surgery like Michael Jackson. Still, there is nothing that we can change ourselves. Our inner core, the Sariram, is the same. Whereas Perumal is completely unbounded by karma. His avataram, he takes on his own sankalpam just to protect us. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya ch dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. In order to protect the sadhus, the virtuous people, and to destroy the asuras, the evil, he appears in every yugam. And his avataram is completely pure, is completely transcendental, is full of Suddha Sattva. There is no Raja Gunam, there is no Tamas Gunam. The other gunas, he does not have any defects. So, the Ishana means the one who is controls. There is no one in this world who is his master. No one rules over him. He actually takes the body. He need not have a body. If we think that Narayana is the one with 4 hands, with Shankha Chakra, with blue hued form, with a beautiful face, it is Narayana. It's actually not. Narayana is the one, that means Antar Bahishcha Tat Sarva Vyapya Narayana Stitaha, Purusha Sukta says, which means he is the one who manifests inside and outside of everything and everyone. He is the one who resides as an indweller inside and outside of everything and everyone. He is there. He is a Vasudeva. He is the one who resides everywhere. He is the one who takes the form, who takes the Shariram as the one, the blue-hued form, the beautiful Tirumeni with the Shankha Chakra, with the four hands, with a majestic form, in order for the devotees to enjoy him. Otherwise we would not be able to meditate on him with the formless. But he is also formless and he has a form. So when we say Divya Atma Swarupam, his Swarupam, which is formless, manifest everywhere. That is why when we say Lord is immanent and manifesting everywhere, there is no place, there is no one in which he does not exist. That is why there is no disrespect we should have on anyone and anything and everyone. That's why there should not be any hatred on people, on objects, on anything, because everything is part of him. So we would see what if they shout, if they abuse, if they kill. We will talk on another day. So Hiranya, so Ishana Pranada, he is the life giver. He is the one who gives us life. As I mentioned last time, he is the one who gives us life after the dissolution, after the pralayam. He gives us each Jivatma a Shariram based on our karma, so that we get an opportunity to get rid of the bondage. He does this all as a divine sport in order to give us as an opportunity, in order to please his consort Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi and he are together, the Divya Dampati, give us their kataksham, their grace for us to get saved. So he is the life giver and he is the prana, he is the very life himself. He is the cause of the redemption of everyone. So he remains as the unique life of the Devatas. So he is the one, ஒன்றும் தேவும் உலகும் யாவும் மற்றும் இல்லாத அன்று தேவர் உலகோடு உயிர் படைத்தான். நம்மாழ்வார் says, ஒன்றும் தேவும் உலகும் யாவும் மற்றும் யாதும் இல்லாத அன்று. The Devatas, the animals, the beings, the humans, the nothing, the prapancham, when there was nothing, only he was there. And he is the one who created all these out of his own body. He is like the goldsmith who creates the golden particle, golden jewelry from the golden raw particle, from the raw gold, molten gold. However, he himself is the goldsmith, he himself is the raw gold, and he himself is the jewelry. And he himself is the accessory, auxiliary cause. He himself is the tool with which the goldsmith makes the jewelry. So there is nothing in which he is not there. He himself gives us the life. In one sankalpam, in one mere will, thought of his, he can simply extinguish all of us. He can say, enough, all of you vanish, disappear, and we will. But he would not do that because he is Parama Karuniko Bhagavan. He will go as per the Shastras. So Pranada Prana Jeshta Shreshta Prajapati. He is the Jeshta. Jeshta means he is highly praiseworthy. One meaning. He is the Jeshta. He is the Jeshta Kumaran. We say Jeshta Kumarati. My eldest daughter, my eldest son. So he is the eldest. He is the oldest. Obviously, because he is the Jagat Pita. Because he is alone existed. So he is the Pitamahasya Pitamaha. He is our Chaturmukha's Brahma's father. So Jeshta is the oldest of all being. He existed before. That is why when Andal was getting married to Sri Ranganatha, Swami Vedanta Desika in Godastuti gives a sloka which is a very funny sloka. The Andal's friends tease, they make fun of Andal. You are getting married to Ranganatha? I heard he is a very old guy. Why are you didn't find a younger person? He is the oldest of all people. Why are you getting married to such a Kalavan? And he travels on a bird, Garuda. When you are riding on him as a pillion rider, you may fall off the bird. You don't even have a seat belt. And what is it? He is sleeping on a Adishesha. Adishesha is so wet. The body will be wet. And also it will go up and down because of his inhaling and exhaling. Are you not scared? So they tease, which essentially means that she is marrying the Paramatma, and he is Sreshta. He is the ultimate. Sreshta means the highest, the preeminent. That's the supreme. He is the supreme Lord. Prajapati, he is the Lord of the Devatas. He is the Lord of everyone, the mankind. Prajapati is the, you can also say Nitya Suris. He is the king of Nitya Suris. He is the chief of Nitya Suris. Nitya Suris are Adisheshan, Garudan, Vishwaksenar, and very many Nitya Suris. So they are all free. They did not have any karma vasanas like us. They never had. Right from time immemorial, they have been free in Sri Vaikuntham. Why is it so? That is what is Perumal Sankalpam. It is Perumal who had a Sankalpam, a will that they are Nitya Suri. Then you may also ask a question. We are also Atma. Perumal is also Atma. He is the supreme Atma, and hence he is called Paramatma. We are Atma. Jivatma is Anu, is atomic, is the one minutest particle, which is so subtle form. Whereas Paramatma is Vibhu, he is everywhere. Why is it so? All Atma should be same. That's because he is his Sankalpam, that he is Paramatma, we are all Anu. So that's why he is incomprehensible. We cannot measure him and comprehend him or fathom him with the tools that we possess. We have to be guided by the Shastras. Then Hiranyagarbha, he is in a lovely abode, Sri Vaikuntham. The Sri Vaikuntham itself is made of pure transcendental form. The Rupam, Suddha Sattvam. It is full of Suddha purity, full of purity. Bhagavan is associated with such a fitting, beautiful place. There is a beautiful description called Sri Vaikuntha Gadyam by Emperumanar Sri Bhashyakara Ramanuja, where he describes about Sri Vaikuntha. You can imagine the most beautiful place that you have ever seen so far in your life. If you imagine, maybe it could be Switzerland, or it could be Himalayas, Manasarovar, Muktinath, Shimla, whatever it is. And just multiply that by million times or billion times. That is like a one fraction of Sri Vaikuntham. Sri Vaikuntham is absolute bliss. Even when you are in Sri Rangam, the Sri Rangam Divya Desam, there is a beautiful 1,000-pillar mandapam where Sri Ranganatha, the Namperumal, the deity is placed. There is a 1,000-pillar mandapam full of flowers, garland, and ornaments. And so the Lord is so majestically glowing in that 1,000-pillar mandapam. You should visit once and have a darshan. And all the alvas and acharyas are placed in his front. It's called Tirumamani Mandapam. It's exactly equivalent to the Sri Vaikuntham. And this is only a representation, a sample, a tip. And it is Hiranyagarbham and Bhugarbham. he for whom the entire universe is the object of protection. Bhugarbham, he has Bhumi, the universe, the Prapancham, as his divine consort, the Bhuma Devi. Hrishchate Lakshmischa Patnyau, Purusha Suktam says. When the Lord is described as Purusha, it does not say Narayana. It just says Sahasrasirisha Purushaha. He has got thousands of heads. He has got thousands of feet. He has got thousands of hands, which means he is there everywhere, the Purusha. However, it also says he has got the divine spouses as Lakshmi and Bhuma Devi. From there it is very clear that the Purusha is talked about in the Veda, in the Purusha Suktam as Sriman Narayana. And Vishnu Smriti talks about this, and he is Madhava, the Lakshmi Pati. The Dava means husband. Maya means Sri. Ma, Sri. So Ma, Sri, Dava, husband, the consort of Mahalakshmi. Lakshmi, who is the ruler of the universe, and spouse is Vishnu. Bhumi and Lakshmi are his spouses. Hrishchate Lakshmischa Patnyau Asyesana Jagato Vishnu Patni. Lakshmi is the ruler of the universe. And Lakshmi is called Ishwarigum Sarva Bhutanam. She is the Lord, she is the divine Lord of Sarva, all beings, Mahalakshmi. And he is the consort of Mahalakshmi. Madhava, Madhusudanaha. He is the destroyer of the Asura called Madhu. Madhu, Kaitapa, there were two Asuras who took away the Vedas from Brahma, the Chaturmukha Brahma, the four-faced Brahma, who was created by Sriman Narayana. Nanmuganai Narayanan Padaithan, Nanmuganam Tan Mukhamai Shankaranaitan Padaithan, Alvar says. So the Nanmukhan was created by our Sriman Narayana. And this Chaturmukha Brahma was given the Vedas for him to give the power, the formula for creating the universe. But there were two Rakshasas, Madhu and Kaitapar, who took away the formula, took away the book. And hence Chaturmukha Brahma, the Brahma, did not know what to do. He forgot because he has not studied properly. So he lost. There was complete darkness. So he went and prayed to Narayana, and he took Hayagriva Avataram and killed the Madhu Kaitapa. Now you may ask a question. If Brahma is the one who creates, who has the Vedas, where Madhu Kaitapa came? Madhu Kaitapa also must have been created by Brahma. Who are they? Why were they created? Why did they take away the Vedas? If they are not going to create, why did they remove the Vedas? The concept behind this is very subtle. Madhu Kaitapa are the Rakshasas in terms of the personification, the representation. They are nothing but the Rajasa, Tamasa Gunam. There are three gunas that we have. Sometimes we are so pure, very rarely, of course, and during that time when our purity is at the ascendance, we attend a Vishnu Sahasranamam class. Otherwise, when our Rajasa Gunam comes, when Rajo Gunam is at the peak, we feel like doing something, we feel like enjoying, we feel like, forget all the Vishnu Sahasranamam. Let's enjoy Netflix, let's watch movies, let's play video game, let's go out, let's have fun. So that Rajoguna and Tamasa Guna, which is a mode of dispassion, mode of ignorance. Here, mode of ignorance, it will make you lethargy, will make you lazy. So Tamo Gunam will make you completely somberi, lazy, sleepy. I'm not in a mood, it's so boring, so we don't want to do. And these three gunas we cannot escape. It is because of our karma vasana. We have to practice again and again and again. to get into the Sattva Guna, to get into the mode of purity, and try to recite Stotram, Sudarshanashtakam, at least little bit, so that Lord will bless us to have more and more Sattva Guna. So when Brahma started creating the beings, the universe, with the power given by Sriman Narayana, with the formula given in the Vedas, he had, I am the one who creates. I am the king. I am the one who creates all these people. Arrogance, pride, false pride. And this Tamo Rajogunam, Perumal said, you get out and you make the Asuras. You become the Rakshasas. So the Perumal himself let the Rajo Tamo Gunam of Brahma became his own enemies. Similarly, it will happen to us. When we get our Tamo Rajo Guna in the peak, we become enemies for us, in the sense whatever that we do will go against what we wanted to become, what we were aspiring for. We wanted to finish the exam with 99%, but this Rajo Tamo Guna will make you watch the TV series, will watch the game, will take some more rest, will do the studies tomorrow, next week, later, and then the procrastination will make you decline. So bring back the Sattva Guna. Pray to Perumal to get us reduce the influence of Sattva Rajoguna, just like what he did to Brahma by rescuing him, by killing the Rajas Tamas Guna formed Asuras, Madhukaitapa and hence Madhusudana. Enough of it today. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashaline Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha. Dhanyosmi. Adiyan.